What's up, everybody? Anton Kraly here from Dropship Lifestyle, and today we're going to talk about something extremely important when it comes to Facebook ads. This is something I call planting your seeds, specifically creating what I call seed audiences. Now, this episode is so important that I actually moved the camera, got the whiteboard out, so definitely stick around and pay attention. Also, if you're watching this video and you know anybody else that's also running Facebook ads, I would highly recommend you go ahead and share this video with them, because the goal here is to show you how to get cheaper results from your Facebook marketing efforts. This is extremely important, especially now as we're quickly approaching the holiday season of this year, which means, as always, ad costs will increase around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, then leading up through Christmas. So this is something you're gonna wanna do sooner rather than later. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I first want to start here, right? The main focal point of all this. And if you're watching this channel and you're familiar with what we do at Dropship Lifestyle, you are aware that we send people to Shopify. We build Shopify stores. I'm not going to talk about why, got plenty of other videos on that. But when people come to our store, one of two things is going to happen, right? They're either going to buy from us or they're going to abandon cart. Now, typically what everybody is doing as they're running ads, specifically on Facebook throughout the year, is they have their ads up here. So this will be a Facebook ad, and the Facebook ad will go to a product page on their store, and ideally the person will buy. And if they don't buy, they will see dynamic remarketing ads, again on Facebook, that are showing to this person with the goal of sending them back, right? Nothing special there, nothing like, oh, Anton, you blew my mind, but that's typically how things work throughout the year, right? Well, we do something different. And let me say this before I show you this process. Just know that this process is something that does take time, and it's something I don't recommend you do today if you don't have something you're building towards. If you don't have a brand vision for your store, if you don't know who your ideal customer avatar is, then this wouldn't make sense for you. This makes sense for everybody that's at that stage where their store is up, it's running, and they know who their buyer is. They understand that person, they understand their desires, they understand what they want, what they like, what they don't like. Now, if that's you, or if that's where you're headed, pay attention, because this is what you'll want to do to kind of bolt onto this. Now, instead of just going straight from Facebook, again to Shopify, or straight from Facebook, abandon cart, back to Shopify, you're going to let that run, but you're going to create up front Facebook posts that are designed for engagement. So I'll just write ENG. What's engagement? Well, that's somebody that could see your thing on Facebook. That could be a video, it could be an image. I'll tell you, the ones that work best for us are actually memes. So we'll find memes that are like trending online that everybody's sharing, and we'll make a version of that meme that speaks to our ideal customer. Again, customer avatar, know who they are, make something that is engaging to them, that is not designed, this is important, that is not designed to sell. It's designed to make them laugh or get an emotion out of them and to get them to engage. So with this, you're trying to get people to like, to comment, to share, to tag their friends. And why do we do that, right? Because we don't just do this and put it on Facebook and hope it goes viral on its own. We actually put money behind it to try to force it to go viral, to start that snowball rolling. So nothing big, typically like $5 a day, we'll put into these engagement campaigns with the only goal of having them go viral within our audience, meaning having them go viral between everybody that would be interested in what we have to offer on our Shopify store. So why do we do this? Well, when you see this post on Facebook and you like it, guess what? You're put into an audience that we have created called Facebook engagement. And if you go and you tag your friend in this post and they see it and then they like it or they comment or they engage with it, they are also added to this audience. And if you just tag your friend and then your friend's friend sees that they were tagged and they like it, then they're added to this audience. And again, because of the way that these posts and these ads, the way we're using them, are designed, what's happening is we're not saying, hey, go to our store and give us $1,000, or go to our store and buy this $1,200 product. We're saying, ha ha ha, here's something that relates to you, and it's taking off on its own. Now, if we get the messaging right in this engagement post, and if we get the targeting right when we're boosting it, I say boost, don't click boost on Facebook, set it up the proper way. But when we're doing that, this is gonna start to go on itself and our budget can just be turned off. It can go to zero because of the virality that's gonna have. Now that on its own, yeah, it's cool. You can have a post with 50,000 comments and 200,000 likes, but how does that equate to money? Well, I'll tell you. As we're doing this, we're having this audience grow, and this is an audience now that we can run new ads to. So with our normal Facebook ads up here, where maybe we're targeting interests and things like that, we can also target people that have engaged with our Facebook page, and we can send them to our Shopify store. So what this does is give us a really cheap way to build this. This is what I consider one of our seed audiences. It allows us to build it for literally next to nothing, again, a few bucks a day. And if you get the messaging right, again, and the targeting right, it's just gonna roll and build on itself for nothing. And it's another way for us to send people to our Shopify store. So again, this is one of what I would consider our seed audiences. Because once you have this, you can take it a step further, and I won't get into it too much in this video because this is something I want to show you in Facebook step by step, which I do, by the way, inside of our training programs at Dropship Lifestyle. So if you're not a member, check out dropshipwebinar.com, link in description. But once you have this engagement audience, you can build a lookalike audience based off engagement. So not only will you have all the people that engaged, you'll have a lookalike audience or similar people to people that engaged. You can go ahead and target them in your engagement campaign. They will then go into the actual page engagers, at which point you will send them to your store and make more money. So why, this looks crazy right now. If somebody just saw just this image, they'd be like, what is this guy doing? Hopefully I'm explaining it in a way that makes sense to you. If it makes sense, let me know in the comments. But why should you do this? And specifically, why should you do this now? Again, the time I'm recording this video, it is mid-September. And what's gonna happen, just like it happens every year, is as Black Friday approaches, and then Cyber Monday, again, and then the weeks leading up to Christmas, and then even through the end of the year with New Year's promotions, what's happening is advertisers are spending more and more money on ads. Because ads are auction systems, the cost is gonna go up. So what you wanna do now is build these audiences, these seed audiences, as big as you can. That way, as it gets closer to the holidays, you can be primarily remarketing to people, again, showing people ads that have engaged with you, rather than trying to market to people that don't know you yet, because this method is always cheaper and the return on ad spend is almost always better. So as always, guys, hope you got value from this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Again, also leave a comment below if this made sense to you. I know I'm talking fast, but I get excited. Just had a venti pike from Starbucks, so I'm ready to go. We're currently building these out for all of our stores right now, making sure that our audiences are getting as big as they can before the holidays. Again, do the same, and be sure, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you click that subscribe button, and make sure, again, if you're not part of Dropship Lifestyle, go to dropshipwebinar.com, get my full training on how we set this up, and learn how you can do it yourself. Also, I'm gonna post another video right up here that has to do with Google Ads, which is our primary source of traffic. So if Google Ads interest you, click here, go to that video, and I will see you there. Thanks.